Ladies and gentlemen, digital investors, welcome back to another video where we go over everything that is going on inside of the crypto space. Bitcoin setting that fresh high of $51,700 as Coinbase premium signals further upside. We also have BlackRock dabbles into Bitcoin as MicroStrategy plans to buy another $900 million worth of Bitcoin. So BlackRock, the largest investment firm with $7.4 trillion in AUM, is now among the Bitcoin holders. Their CIO, Rick Reeder, said that they have began to dabble into Bitcoin. This is a tweet from Pomp. Pomp says BlackRock is reporting they have dabbled in Bitcoin. They are the largest asset manager in the world. What the hell do you think happens next? Here's what their CIO says. They say the demand for safe haven assets is something that explains why people are going to certain parts of the market. The liquidity in the system is so immense, and the need for yield is demographically driven. There are not enough assets being created versus the financial crisis. There are not enough income producing assets. We've started to dabble in Bitcoin. I wouldn't put a number on the percentage allocation someone should make. It depends on your portfolio, but the technology has evolved and the regulations have evolved to the point where a lot of people think it should be a part of a portfolio. That's what's pushing the price. That's what BlackRock has to say. We have Raw Paul chiming in as well. We also have Coinbase. Coinbase, as you guys know, they want to go public. So as they're readying for that public listing, we know they're looking to get listed on Nasdaq. They have a $77 billion valuation, which with all the data we have right now would make it approximately $303 per share, which is pretty crazy, right? For a cryptocurrency exchange. The third weekly transaction closed on Friday and they cleared the price at $303 a share. The first week it was $200 a share, the second it was $301, and the third $303. So you can see what kind of price discovery is happening. Now, in my opinion, I think that this is absolutely huge for the space just because Coinbase, at least as of right now, is probably one of the most popular exchanges. I think it's one that new investors definitely flock to. It's easy to understand. They have a very easy user interface. Now, other exchanges, yes, their user interfaces are getting easier. And people are also, they'll sign up from Coinbase and after a while, they go to another exchange because there might be a new coin that they heard about that Coinbase doesn't have at the moment, right? But nonetheless, a lot of people do have Coinbase accounts. It's very popular, and to see them getting ready to IPO and having a valuation of $77 billion is insane. And that brings a lot of legitimization to the cryptocurrency space, along with a lot of other stuff that we are seeing, which we're going to go over. But the crypto space is definitely being legitimized. I think this is one right here. Bill Gates says he's neutral on Bitcoin, while he has previously criticized cryptos and said he'd short Bitcoin if there was an easy way to do it. Okay, so just a few years ago, Gates would have shorted Bitcoin if there was an easy way to do it. Now he's neutral on it. Okay, so that is what I mean by cryptocurrency becoming legitimized. All of this stuff is making crypto seem like a very attractive investment to pretty much everybody, right? Once you kind of understand the purpose of cryptocurrencies, the fiat value of the US dollar basically dying, it's very easy to get on board at that point. Once you realize that money sitting in your bank account is doing nothing but losing value, losing purchasing power, it becomes a no-brainer to stick this money into something that will at the very least hold on to your buying power, right? So the 100 grand you have in your bank account today isn't worth 10 grand in 10 years, right? Or in better terms, has the buying power of 10 grand or 20 grand or whatever. Nonetheless, the example is just meant that your buying power is decreasing. And we also have developers can now host Cosmos Atom chains on Polkadot. This is very cool. We've also seen Polkadot go up in price. Atom has also had a nice increase in price. As per the release, Cosmos developers who were previously accustomed and limited to only building on the Cosmos SDK, a framework for building application-specific blockchains, can now maintain the ability to host an existing chain or zone on Polkadot and build new paired chains. The move is made possible via Adorasoft, a firm involved in the full stack development of distributed applications, tokenized solutions, and blockchain-based software. Very cool for Polkadot and Cosmos. We also have Robinhood to allow deposits, withdrawals for cryptos, including Dogecoin. So maybe some of you guys who bought your crypto on Robinhood and you were worried, or not really worried, but the cold fact was that you could not move that crypto, right? You could not withdraw it out. this looks to be pretty good, right? And maybe now, once this happens, your previously purchased crypto could be withdrawn out. So currently, users of the popular trading app can only buy and sell cryptos within their Robinhood accounts. Here's a tweet from Robinhood. They say, so much interest in crypto. To be crystal clear, we fully intend to provide the ability to deposit and withdraw cryptocurrencies, including Doge. Robinhood Crypto does not currently invest in cryptocurrency or use any customer crypto for our own benefit. So this is definitely a step in the right direction, right? Because obviously, how could you recommend someone to buy crypto on Robinhood when you're kind of not even really owning the crypto, right? Like, sure, in your Robinhood account, it says you own X amount of coins, but if you can't actually withdraw those coins off and then use those coins for whatever it is that you want, then you don't really own it. The only thing you can do is buy and sell it, which, hey, if that's all you really plan on doing, that's cool. But sometimes, you know, at some point you probably are going to want to move it. So hopefully this rolls about sooner rather than later, but it is nice to see Robinhood stepping in the right direction on this. And hopefully everyone who previously bought crypto on Robinhood could then move that crypto once this is released. Bitcoin is eating gold. The gold to BTC ratio falls to an all-time low. I thought this was pretty interesting, right? Because as we know, people say if safe haven asset, well, people are going to go to gold or Bitcoin. As of right now, it seems like majority of people, at least if we just look at price action, right? Bitcoin is outperforming gold like crazy. Gold has now fallen to its lowest. Okay, to its lowest ever value against Bitcoin. All right, so we're not talking about gold against the US dollar, right? Gold is the same price. You know, it's still about, I think it's like $1,900 an ounce, roughly. This is talking about the gold against Bitcoin. Okay, so how much is a ounce of gold worth against Bitcoin? So simply put, the gold Bitcoin ratio calculates the price value of the yellow metal against Bitcoin. A 1-to-1 ratio means both gold and Bitcoin are valued at the same price by the open market, while a ratio of 2-to-1 would mean the market values one asset, say gold, at twice the price of Bitcoin. What's happened in the past months is the complete opposite. Bitcoin moved from the 5K price level in mid-April to over $52,000 yesterday, a 10x increase since that time, and more than a 2.5x increase since its previous all-time high of $20,000 in December 2017. In the same period, gold moved from $1,600 price level to the current $1,800 price level. Such a move brought the gold BTC ratio lower and lower, meaning if one were to bet against gold in the past year, they would have ended up with a lot of Bitcoin. Data also shows that it has reached the lowest possible level ever. The downtrend started back in September. Bitcoin is eating gold. In one chart, gold Bitcoin ratio hit fresh all-time low. So this is the gold against Bitcoin chart, and as you can see, the valuation of gold against Bitcoin is at an all-time low. Okay, so not good for gold. It is showing that, you know, Bitcoin here might be the more popular investment in comparison to gold. Now, I personally, guys, I like gold. I own gold. I have no intentions of selling my gold, and I think gold's going to perform very, very well. But it is extremely interesting to see the pace at which Bitcoin is outperforming gold. I think it is definitely shocking a lot of people, and it's definitely shocking that gold isn't moving as well as Bitcoin right now, right? With everything that has been going on, you know, we see the catalyst for the Bitcoin rise. It's just surprising that gold isn't really following Bitcoin. And vice versa, Bitcoin isn't following gold, right? So they are both doing their own thing. I also want to show you guys this from Google Trends. Crypto, the search term crypto, this is over the past 5 years. Right here, search term crypto, this was in January 7th to 13th of 2018 when we topped out, right? The end of that bull market, that 2017, 2018 blow off top. And then we went through that entire, right, 3-year bear market. And now crypto is higher than it has ever been, higher than back in 2017 and start of 2018. So what this is showing is there is a lot of searching going on for crypto. There's a lot of buzz going on, a lot of people looking up cryptos. And this chart's interesting because it clearly shows as the price increased, more and more people started searching about cryptocurrencies, which is to be expected, right? Prices can shake people out of a market. They can also bring in new participants into a market. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index for today is at 91. We are still in extreme greed. We've been in extreme greed for so long, for months now. We did have one hiccup where we kind of went neutral, but that lasted for like 3 or 4 days. So, nonetheless, we've been in extreme greed for an extremely long time. I think this bull run, we still have a lot of gas left in the tank, but keep in mind, we will never stay in extreme greed forever. Okay. I'm not saying to go panic now or anything like that. I'm still super bullish on these markets. The trend is our friend, and right now the trend is extremely bullish. The trend hasn't given us any reasons to really be bearish right now. But in the excitement of all this, we always must keep in mind that eventually this is going to come to an end. Whether that's 3 months from now or a year from now, eventually we will experience another bear market. We won't be in extreme greed forever. So just make sure that you're not being overtaken by your emotions right now. Just understand that most of this is money on a screen, right? Numbers on a screen. And always also keep in mind that your profits aren't profits until you lock them in, right? So your Blockfolio could be $1 million, but unless you lock that in, you don't necessarily actually have $1 million. Trust me, I speak from experience in 2017. In 2017, I also made the mistakes of letting the euphoria just sweep me off my feet, marry my bags. You think the extreme greed is going to go on and on and on forever. And honestly, the extreme greed could go on for a lot longer than you expect. But you must keep in mind that this thing does work in cycles, right? There is a Bitcoin halving. Whether we continue to have 4-year cycles or whether the cycles start to lengthen, whatever it is, we do operate in cycles. There are going to be bull markets, there are going to be bear markets, just like there's going to be summer and there is going to be winter. Your coin prices for today, as you guys know, Bitcoin over 50K, Ethereum 1900, Polkadot at $30, Cardano at 90 cents, Binance Coin 193, XRP is chilling at 53 cents, Litecoin 224, Chainlink at $32, Bcash at $696, and Stellar at 50 cents. Followed right under Stellar by Dogecoin, sitting at 5 cents. And with that said, guys, that is the video for today. Just wanted to drive through this one quickly, kind of give you guys what's going on inside of the crypto space. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy or do anything because of what you see here. I'm just documenting the daily crypto news in this crypto bull run. If you guys could do me a favor and tap the like before you leave, that would be greatly appreciated. It helps a ton with the YouTube algorithm, and make sure you subscribe if you want daily cryptocurrency updates like this. With that said, guys, I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.